Well, we're witnessing a strong resurgence in both international and intra-APAC travel. If you look at the main destinations like Japan, Singapore, Thailand, and Australia, they're all up 10, 14, 8% respectively, and 3% for Australia on international travel. So they are all leading the recovery. But what's more telling is the behavior of travelers shifting booking windows. So you see economic caution in some regions. That's down to exchange rate fluctuations and a parallel spurge in travel trends in others, right? So travelers expecting to spend more this year rather than next year, or than they did previously. Another significant trend we're seeing is the demand for personalized, culturally rich travel experiences. We predicted in our top digital marketing travel trends for 2025 that travelers today are looking for more than just landmark visits. They actually want deeper, more cultural, authentic engagement with the places that they visit. And then if you look at the APAC marketers, for example, they're moving on from a strategy of more broad reach to one of deep relevance. Their key objectives are to cut through the complexity of the region, drive stronger ROI, and ensure that their media spend is working smarter and not just harder for them. And travel marketers in particular are becoming more precise on how they curate audiences and supply paths. They're prioritizing measurable performance, vertical specific strategies that are rooted in travel intent and behavior, rather than just the normal generic one-size-fits-all approach. Looking at AdTech itself, the AdTech conversation has moved on beyond cookies. Marketers are now focused on how to responsibly activate privacy-first, intent-rich data. We're seeing a strong growth in multi-ID solutions and a demand for smarter curation, where quality of inventory, supply path control, textual relevance matters more than just pure volume. We're also seeing a shift towards real-time activation of performance-based insights. If you look at the big travel brands like hoteliers, airlines, tourist board destinations, they all want actionable data at their fingertips that ties into business outcomes, whether that be a booking or an uplift in revenue. Looking at Sojern specifically, we operate in quite a unique area, the intersection of travel data and smart activation, and that's really our unique value. We're helping travel brands navigate the post-cookie era by leaning into first-party data strategies and still delivering powerful, contextually aware campaigns. We're particularly laser-focused on smarter curation too, as we see this as a big play, whereby we're helping advertisers control their supply paths and access more relevant inventory that aligns with their specific business objectives and outcomes. Our approach is vertical first and always has been, meaning that we can tailor anything from strategy to creative execution specifically for the travel sector. This is critical in a category where timing and context can make or break a conversion, and where there is a big difference between kind of booking patterns, right? So you can actually have a booking that can happen in a few hours, or you can have a booking that takes a couple of months. So that's important here. A major trend we're also excited about is the rise in commerce media in travel, and how Sojern is really positioned to become the go-to media network of choice in the travel sector. If you look at commerce media particularly, it blends first-party data, shopper behavior, and real-time availability with the programmatic precision to drive measurable outcomes like a direct booking or uplift in revenue. In a sector like travel, as I mentioned earlier, where consumers can move quickly from inspiration to transaction, this is especially powerful. We see Sojern at the intersection of this media, data, and transaction, helping travel brands not only reach their audiences, but also convert them, moving from reach to results. Yeah, very exciting. And AI is accelerating personalization at a scale we've never seen before. For travel marketers, that means the ability to dynamically optimize creative, better match inventory intent with inventory, and ultimately craft those one-on-one experiences that resonate with each traveler. What's exciting is how agentic AI can also help travel marketers automate complex decisions. It helps with things like optimizing bidding in real time and even generating personalized content on the fly. So this all reduces friction and boosts outcome across the entire marketing funnel, whether that's at the top or all the way down on the bottom when you're looking for conversions. And you could also say, like if you look at AI on a personal traveler level, it's becoming like a new travel agent for people. You're often hearing stories in the press and media at the moment on how the people are using AI to book their travel. It offers hyper-personalized recommendations, it does real-time itineraries, and also curates experiences that align with unique preferences of the traveler, and sometimes you even get a better deal. For marketers specifically, AI tools look like dynamic creative optimizations, predictive audience targeting, which all makes it possible to move from generic messaging to truly tailored campaign. So the holy grail of one-to-one messaging in advertising. So if you add commerce media into the mix, which combines, as mentioned earlier, the first-party data, shopper behavior, and real-time availability, you have a powerful formula to connect traveler intent with action. At Sojern, we are positioning ourselves at the heart of this transformation, really helping travel brands not just reach audiences, but also convert them with expert precision. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend this year, but I did have some good feedback from colleagues who actually went from the London and the Singapore offices. They thought the content was really exciting, the trends all relevant to what we did speak about earlier on.